Hello all. So recently, due to the mental health, I've been watching a lot of nostalgic movies that I watched when I was a kid, and one of those movies was Yours, Mine, and Ours, which came out in 2005. And there's this one crochet skirt that I have been obsessed with for almost 20 years. Sorry, these are the best photos I could find. I can't find this on the internet anywhere. And watching the movie reignited my desire for this skirt, which I'd forgotten about. So maybe not 20 years, but close to 20 years of wanting this skirt, which I decided to make into a wrap skirt, and then decided to make into a matching set. So come along with me while it takes me a month to make this crochet project, along with a lot of baking, nature, and backyard birds. Let's go.
Good morning. Hello. Hi. So I started without you just a little bit, but I wanted to figure out what I was doing because I'm not really designing this. I'm just kind of figuring out things as I go. So here is the start of the first section. So I have done a little waistband. How can you see this the best? A little waistband, like 1 inch. And at the end, I'm going to attach 2 just like lengths of this so that I could tie it on the other side. And I have started on the first part of the body, which looks like that's kind of like the biggest areas of mesh, like large mesh. I am following a tutorial. Is it Crochet Town? If it's not, editing me will come in right now and correct me.
Yes, I am correct. This video and all the crochet stitches I learned on YouTube for this project will be linked in the description, as well as any other important links.
There you go. Also, I don't know if I've discussed this before this point. I was thinking that since this is going to take a month or 2 to do, I think it'd be really fun if this video was a bit more vlog-ish in style. I know that I already do like a little bit of vlogging as it is, but I really want to learn. That is a wasp right outside my window. Go away. I did attempt this last year and it did not work, but we're gonna try again. I really want to try to learn how to enjoy summer. So I think that if you guys come along with me, I'll feel more energized and want to actually follow through with it. I realize that when I film something, I end up doing it a lot more often. So you're kind of gonna come on a journey with me this summer of learning to enjoy summer, or romanticize, as the kids say. And we started this morning. It is a beautiful day. In fact, I have a feeling that this is the last beautiful day of the year, maybe. This whole week is kind of pretty, but this is the coolest day. It's like 75 degrees. The wind is really chilly, but it's really sunny outside. Like it's perfect for just hanging out all day long. When in movies, you see them in the summertime, and summer just looks so beautiful and not completely draining and melting. This is the day that I imagine when I watch movies that take place in the summer. So this morning we took a really long walk. It was like 1.5 hours, I want to say, around 1.5 hours, and we were just enjoying walking around, stopping, looking at things, which we don't do very often. Usually exercise is very like we walk and then we go back home. But other than that, I'm just going to try to enjoy like crochet, and if we go on a picnic, crochet on the picnic, just hang out outside and crochet. That's the goal for today. Let's go.
So as far as sizing, I went off of the largest part of my lower body, which is my hips, and added a few inches so that it would overlap. And I'm just crocheting a big rectangle. That's why I did a wrap, because I just wanted to go into this as head empty as possible. lemons are going old, so we're doing, once again, lemon honey. I don't know what it is. Maybe this is like a one-off opinion of mine, but I do feel like just putting honey in your tea doesn't taste good. I don't like the aftertaste. I don't know what it is. I love honey. I don't love honey in my tea. But honey lemon or lemon honey is like so good. I want to put it into a dessert one day. I just haven't really gotten the chance. Anyway, so yeah, I just really love that. It was like a big old family outing, really fun. For the rest of the day, I don't know if we'll be going on a picnic. The unfortunate thing about not being able to go on a picnic, which I'm not sad about it at all. I really loved going to this festival, but we will not be able to probably go on a picnic for like the rest of the week because like a few days ago it said it was going to be beautiful and sunny for the entire time. It's not anymore. It says it's raining for like the next 5 straight days or something. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit on a picnic. But one of the things I wanted to do this summer was to go to like a food festival or a festival. So I'm very happy. I'm very pleased with how today went, but I'm very thirsty. And when it's hot outside, as I've stated many times, I always just crave sun tea. So it's that weekly time for sun tea again. I have completely forgotten all day to update you on what this video is supposed to be about. I even took my crochet with me, like maybe I'll just leave right after and I'll go on my picnic. And then I just got too hot and too tired. I do feel like it's just one of those things where in summer, first, at least for me, I have to acclimate for like a really long time. I feel like this heat can really take it out of me at the beginning. And then you get a few weeks where it is hot outside, but you can take it. And then in August, it just completely goes back to, it doesn't matter how acclimated you are, it just completely zaps your energy. Because I even was like, oh, I'll make dinner. Like when I get home, I'll go on a picnic and then I'll make dinner. And I'm doing neither of those things. I'm just gonna crochet and sit for a good while so that I can rest. But here's where we are. I mean, it's technically, maybe I can take this out like this. I've done a few more rows. So have I explained yet like exactly what I'm doing? I don't think I have. I am going to make this into a wrap skirt, and that's why it's one big rectangle. I think I'm gonna stop it around the knees. Originally I was gonna make it longer. The wrap is really wide, much wider than I intended. So I think stopping it at knee length is gonna be plenty of work for me. We're gonna continue doing this pattern with like these big holes until it gets to like the bottom of my hip or like the mid point of my hip. But yeah, we're just continuing to do this for at least a few more rows and then I can decide on what I want to do next. Cool. That sounds like a cat. But I don't see a cat, but it sounds okay. Sorry if the sound is bad. I have this mic that I saw that I was like, oh, when I travel or like go outside of the house with my camera, it'd be nice to just have like an easy mic to put on. I don't know if it will work well in this echoey room, so sorry if it's bad for a second. It won't be for long, I promise. It is very, very hot. I'm wearing one of my favorite color combos, which is like an aqua-ish blue with my lavender purple skirt. I would like this to be a little bit greener. Pickers can't be choosers. I don't think I've gotten any farther on the skirt. However, over the past few days, I have actually figured out a plan. I think I made it too wide. That's on me. I always do this the first time I do anything. I am so scared of making something too small that I make it too big. So here's what I'm gonna do. Instead of doing it like a rectangle, I think I'm going to take this construction paper that I bought just in case I ever needed to like change a pattern enough that I needed more paper. I'm gonna make out a big half circle, and I think it will end around my knees. And I think first of all, that shape will be really cute, but second of all, it will kind of fix this issue that I've created for myself. Later today, I'm hoping that we could feed the birds and watch the birds. Maybe this evening, because as I already said, it's so hot. I thought it'd be nice this weekend because the humidity is low, but not really. Not really. Next week it's to the 90s, so I'm scared. I'm feeling like I should take advantage of these next couple of days that are not in the 90s, but I'm also already hot. So here we go. I ended up scrapping this idea so fast, but for continuity's sake, I'm keeping it in. Also, I think part of the fun of projects is all the ideas you come up with along the way until you find exactly what's best for this specific project. It's all about the journey, as they say. It is such a gorgeous day today, and it's about to get like 90 degrees at the end of the week, so I'm so glad I took the picnic now. I took the opportunity. I might even come back tomorrow because it is just so gorgeous. Oop, I let my hair down because I've been almost like falling asleep for the past few minutes, so put my hair down. We had people mowing the grass, and then we had children screaming, and then we had a siren go off, so I haven't been able to talk. But okay, so I figured out something. I should probably make the beginning of my pattern like the bottom. That way it kind of tulips out a little bit instead of doing the half circle thing. I think I was overthinking it. I'm almost through my first skein, and here's what I've done. So I did this breakup pattern right here with like this nice little flower, which is really pretty. I noticed that she had like different, I don't even know, not thicknesses, but there would be wider or like looser and tighter weaves to different sections of the skirt. So I'm doing a smaller section here of just like almost like a diamond mesh, but with like little things in the middle. I just kind of figured this out myself. I've seen it around. I didn't look up a pattern on how to do it. It's just a bunch of like, I don't know, single crochets crocheted together basically. But that's where I am right now. We're gonna keep going for like a few more inches on here, and then we'll probably do like another floral breakup, and then we'll go to maybe my last section coming up. Not sure. Playing this by ear. For that little floral breakup section, I learned from this video, which will once again be in the description. I did 1 row of double crochet before and after one set of this tiny section. I just thought that would look nice. I also really quickly wanted to talk about these shorts. I'm trying to thrift more and more, but bottoms are still hard. So these are from Target, and they are the comfiest, lightest shorts I've ever worn in my life. In fact, I don't usually like when it's all elastic all the way around. I was actually talking about that with one of the commenters on my styling video, but these I think are really cute. I really like these. I bought them in another color. I just wanted to share that if you're a curvy person and you struggle with shorts like me, these are like fantastic. Cool. Oh my gosh, Ollie! Oliver, please! Ollie, please! Soothing fashion, glittering white spray, little to differentiate from sea. If my clients thought they could swim all the way to the daily physical beach, they were even more foolish than I thought. I think I've been clear how foolish I can stand. We are not yet at the ruins, I pointed out. This is fun. During this diamond mesh section, I actually attempted to shorten the width a bit, but it ended up being a bit too much. I really should have just kept it as a large triangle, but we live and we learn. At this point, I was moving on to my next breakup flower section with the double crochets on top and bottom. Then for the last section, I wanted something that mixed the organic floral and geometric stitches that I had been alternating between, so I found this geometric flower or star pattern that I think was the perfect in-between. Here I tried once again to widen the rectangle a bit. I really wish that I just hadn't touched the length. The large rectangle was just supposed to be so simple, and I've been overcomplicating it this entire time. Once that was done, I did another inch of single crochets like I had done at the beginning to actually make my waistband, and then I added 2 lengths to each side so I could tie the wrap around my waist. Lastly, I did a bunch of double crochets down the 2 sides to make the ends look more professional and also add a bit more width.
Hair in my mouth. Hello, it has been almost 2 weeks since I've talked to the camera and updated. I've just kind of been working on this on and off in the evenings whenever I get a chance to work on it. So that's part of the reason, but the other reason is I've been feeling really under the weather the last few days. It got really hot, as it probably has for a lot of you guys, seemingly overnight, and I went for a walk. And I came home and I started feeling really bad. I think it was heat exhaustion, it might have been a bug, I don't know. I'm still not feeling great, but since I'm still kind of convalescing, I think it would be a great opportunity to try to finish this set today. Fingers crossed. I feel like I say that all the time and then it does not happen. So here's where I am. I have finished the skirt. I might go back in and add a couple more rows right here just to make it a bit wider in certain areas. But just for the sake of me talking right now, this is basically done. And then I did 1 bust cup for the top. Which side does this go on? It goes this way, like this. And then I have started on the bottom part of this bodice that will go around and then tie at the front. And I just started on that. I'm going to, wait, let me make sure this isn't coming apart. Where are you? Oh, here you are. I am just repeating that same pattern as the first chunk of the skirt, which would be the lowest tier of the skirt that I've done. But once I finish the other bust cup and this, and then do a little, I don't know how I'm gonna wrap it around the neckline to back area, I don't know that yet. But once that's all done, actually now that I'm saying it all out loud, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this today, I have no clue. Once that's done, it'll be time to show you the final result, whatever that is. So I'm gonna get to work and try to work as hard as I can. Let's go.
Yes, as you might have been able to tell, I did not finish this project that day, or for several more days after that. But here I am just making another large rectangle. Well, maybe more like a trapezoid shape. Is that the correct word? Anyway, I started with the width of my waist and just increased a little bit every row so that it would be more comparable to my hip measurement, since this was going to be a longer shirt that went over my hips. I wasn't doing anything precise here, even though I don't think I ever do anything precisely when it comes to crochet. But because this part of the project took me a lot longer than I thought it would, I was actually able to feel a little bit better and to do one more baking break for you guys. And I decided to try my hand at a fruit tart, which I feel like is a perfect summer dessert. For the bust cups only, because I was kind of doing my own thing for the rest of the top, I used this tutorial. Again, everything from stitches to recipes to other important links will all be below in the description. So all the pieces for the top are now finished, including 4 total bust cups. I know the creator that I learned from told me how to size up, but I don't think I did it enough, so I just did 2 more and crocheted them together for 2 bust pieces each, which I actually think ended up looking pretty nice. I then added ties at each bust cup. I ended up actually needing to add 2 places that tied a couple of inches above this point so that the top would fit correctly. I didn't want to do a halter style, so instead I just crisscrossed these lengths that I made at the back, which I actually think one of the commenters on that top tutorial had said will be great for bigger chests. And now, with over a month of work done, it is time to show you the final result. We're gonna end it here outside because it is absolutely gorgeous outside today. I'm really happy with how this came out. I think it's really cute. I like the wrap part of it. I think that kind of makes it a little bit more versatile with what you can wear it with. I especially love the top, which I was so not expecting. I thought that the skirt would be the shining star, but really, I really love the top. I think I'm gonna wear this all the time. So thanks for coming along with me while trying to enjoy summer. I think I was relatively successful. Maybe give myself like a 90%, maybe a 93 to just slip into like that A in like a really hard class like an A-. I think I'm pretty happy with it all. It was kind of fun doing a really long project. I do these every once in a blue moon, but honestly, I am very much done. When I got to the last like 3 days of working on this, was I just really over it. Some of you guys have been wanting more like cooking, vloggy styles. I hope that you liked this, and if you do like this more vloggy style, be sure to tell me below. But that's gonna be it for me. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It really helps me out, and I hope to see you back here next time. Bye.